Good morning. On this fine Thursday, the 9th of January 2025. I have been doing some videos on the prophecy, the fulfillment of biblical prophecy, and this is the third one on that topic. The first, I just gave an overview, placed in context the prophecy topic. Mentioned eschatology, the study of prophecy, and I looked into the birth pains of Matthew 24, and the fundamentals that we need to keep to when we are studying biblical prophecy. What was important in the first video was to avoid deception, because the first prophecy that Jesus Christ made in Matthew 24, when he answered the questions to the disciples who asked him about the end of the age, he said to make sure that no man deceives you, for many will come in his name and deceive many. So that's the first important aspect of biblical prophecy. Matthew 24 is so loaded that there's various angles to studying it. So today I'm just going to look at the issue of interpretation, where religious leaders in the past have got it wrong. One of the first things one has to make sure of is that you never set dates or times, because the Bible says clearly, Jesus Christ himself said clearly, that no one knows the time, not even the angels. So that's the first important lesson to take note of, is that never to fall into the temptation of doing interpretations where you come up with dates and times, etc., because no one knows. If I can just read it for you, it's from Matthew 24, verses 36 to 39. Says here, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only." Very important. It's actually puzzling how past leaders could get tempted into setting dates and telling their followers about a particular day or a particular time that the rapture is going to take place, or the Lord is going to come back, and so on. Here it says clearly that no one knows the day and hour of when he will come, or the end of the age. Not even the angels of heaven, only the Father. That's only God. So today I want to just point out this issue of being prepared and watchful, because there's an interesting prophecy here that indicates how people are going to lose it towards the end, and it's a warning to us all that we need to be watchful and prepared. If I may just read this prophecy further here from 37 onwards, it goes like this. "But as the days of Noah were," this is Jesus Christ speaking, "so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." Son of Man is Jesus. So it will be similar to the time of Noah. Verse 38, "For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark." Verse 39, "And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." So Jesus Christ is teaching us a very important aspect of prophecy here, that we all need to be very vigilant about this issue, because it's going to be similar to the time of in Noah. Now, what stands out about the time of Noah is that when he was building the ark, as God instructed him to do so, in preparation for the flood, the people around him, he has it referred to as they, um, mankind at the time, didn't take notice of him. Actually, we see the story that he was mocked and teased and so on, because they couldn't see how such a huge boat or ark could be built with this idea that it's to rescue from the flood. They couldn't see that such a thing, event could take place, and that they carried on life as normal, buying and selling, giving in marriage, the normal, like we know life as. And they never knew until the flood came and took them all away. Now, that is actually an example of our situation today. When the pandemic occurred from 2020 to 2022, it was like a form of a warning to us all that something can suddenly occur to change life totally. But everybody was longing for getting back to normal. And from 2022, the end of it, into where we are now, we're now sort of in the back to normal lifestyle. And when people like me come and warn people, or remind people about what the Bible's saying about this issue, people don't really take note. In fact, you'll see that churches are not well attended in recent times, for quite a while now, and it seems to be getting worse. Um, Things of the nature of the Bible, of spirituality, seem to be pushed to the back burner. Most people are concerned about entertainment, sport, events, um, and the list goes on. It's like normal life as we know it is now our experience. And even Christians are not attending church. Many Christians are staying home, or they're doing other things, except acknowledging God in the place of worship. So, isn't this a reflection on what Jesus Christ said, that as it was in the time of Noah, so shall it be in the time of the coming of the Son of Man, that is Jesus Christ. People will be going on with their normal life, um, and are not concerned about watching, waiting, and being in preparation for such an event, until the flood took them away, until um, tribulation upsets our apple cart, figuratively speaking.